Hello, bonjour, buenos dias, good day, guten tag, konnichiwa, ciao, shalom, dobre dien. Hello to all the children of the world. Hi everyone, it's me, Christina, again. This time I'm coming to you from my house in Richmond. And I just wanted to say hi again and let you know that I'm still thinking of you all every day and still missing you. And today I wanted to talk a little bit about spring. We have not celebrated together the fact that it's finally springtime. Our seasons have switched from winter to spring, and I've been noticing signs of our new spring season all around us in my backyard, in my neighborhood, in the woods, and I'm wondering if you have too. Have you been seeing signs of spring in your yard? Maybe you've been hearing a lot of birds coming back to our yard. Maybe you've been seeing things start to green up around you, like little green sprouts coming up from under the dead leaves. We've been raking a lot in our yard, and I've been noticing little green shoots coming up from under the ground. Maybe you've even seen some little early spring flowers. Hawken and I have been seeing crocuses, little purple crocus flowers and yellow crocus flowers, and we've seen snowdrop flowers, which are some of the first flowers that pop up as the snow melts. We've also been noticing that the snow has been melting very fast. We had a little bit of snowfall last week and it's already gone. It went away so quickly. We made a snowman at our house and it's already melted away. And that is a definite sign of spring, that the snow is starting to melt, especially it's starting to melt off the mountains now and go into the rivers and the streams. So you might start to see your rivers and streams around you starting to get really high and going really, really fast. So there are a lot of signs of spring all around us. And I'm hoping that you can be scientists at home and start to search for some of those signs of spring. And maybe you're seeing other ones that I haven't mentioned or I haven't noticed yet. And I would love to hear about them. So while you're outside playing in your yard or going for walks with your family, take a look around and see if you're noticing any other signs of spring, and let us know. You could take a picture, you could take a video, you could draw a picture and send them our way so we can take a look and we can all share some of the signs of spring that we're noticing. Another sign of spring that I noticed today when we were going for a walk in the woods, we went up to Waterbury to Little River State Park, and I noticed that even though there's still some snow up there in those woods, it's getting a lot greener in the forest. And one of the things that I've been noticing that's so green is the green moss that's been popping up. Look at this green moss. Here, I gotta kind of bring it over to the video. Oh, I wish you could smell it. It smells like the forest. It smells very musty and damp, and it's such a bright, beautiful spring green color, and I wanted to share it with you. And you'll oftentimes see moss growing at the base of trees or up big rocks or at the edges of the trail that you're walking on. So keep an eye out if you go into the woods for some green moss all around you. I've also been seeing right in my backyard some buds on plants all around us, on my lilac bush especially. Lilacs are one of the first flowers to open up during spring. And this is a piece of branch from my lilac tree right in my backyard. And it's kind of hard for me to focus on it on the video, but you can see that these buds are really green. And even just a couple days ago, they weren't this green. They were kind of a dark color and you couldn't really see them. And now all of a sudden they have this bright green color. And I think it's because we've been getting some more rain. So we're starting to see more buds on the trees and branches and bushes and plants all around us. So that's really exciting, because once you see a bud, soon after that, it's going to sprout into teeny tiny little leaves and then maybe some little flowers too. So that's really exciting. And one of my favorite buds to find during this time of year are pussy willow buds. And I want to show those to you. I have some right here. Hold on. I found these pussy willow branches on a walk the other day that Hawken and my husband and I were on. And I was kind of searching for them. I was kind of hoping to find them because I wanted to share them with all of you because they're so special to find. And the reason, I'm going to take one out, that these are called pussy willows is because they're little buds that sprout up right in the beginning of spring, look just like a pussy cat paw. And if you were able to touch them with me, you would notice how soft they feel. They feel really soft, and they're kind of a silver gray color, and they won't last like this for too much longer. Pretty soon, as it gets more sunny and warm and more rain falls, they'll sprout into little green sprouts, and then they'll become leaves and part of the leaves on this branch. But right now, if you're out in a meadow or by a marsh or along the edges of a trail that might be by a marsh or a meadow, you might be able to find some pussy willow branches. And when you bring them home, don't put them in water, because once you put them in water, the greenery will start to sprout out from the little pussy willow buds, and you won't be able to see their soft little buds anymore. You just leave them just like this. And they're so special to see every spring, and it always makes me feel like, okay, winter's ending and we're finally getting into some real spring weather. And I wanted to find these because I'm going to teach you a song about pussy willows. It's one of my favorite songs to sing. We like to sing this song every year at preschool, and just because we're not together at school doesn't mean I can't teach it to you anyways. And the cool thing about this song is it also helps us remember the notes of the musical scale. So here I have a xylophone, which is an instrument that is actually Hawkins. I borrowed it for this video. He said it was okay. And I wanted to show you how it works. Some of you might already have one of these at home, or I've seen it before. But if not, I want to show it to you. This is the low note, and it goes all the way up to the high note and then back down. So I'm going to use this to help me sing this song to you. And one of the things that's so cool about this song is it helps us remember the musical scale. So I'm going to use this as I sing the Pussy Willow song, and it's okay if you don't have one at home. You can just use your hand to help remind you to start down low and then get way up high. So I'll show you how that works. Ready? Start down low. I know a little pussy, her coat is silver gray. She lives down in the meadow, not very far away. Although she is a pussy, she'll never be a cat, for she's a pussy willow. Now what do you think of that? Meow, 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 meow. SCAT! So that's our Pussy Willow song. I'll try to remember to put the lyrics in my email to your parents when I send them this video so that you can learn it at home and sing it with your families. Hawken and I have been singing and practicing it all week since we found our Pussy Willows. And it's a really fun one to learn. And using your hands to follow the notes of the music really helps to remind you to start off low and get all the way up high and then come back down. So if you want to sing that at home and take a video and send it to us, we would love to hear your beautiful voices since we can't be together at school. And also remember, look out for those signs of spring and let us know if you see any. All right, next week I'm going to be talking about one of my favorite signs of spring, which is birds. Birds are coming back to Vermont since it's warming up, and I'd love to share some more about that with you. So be on the lookout, especially for robins, because I'm going to talk about robins next week. All right, bye everyone.